Right, good evening everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. We're going to be talking about Drip Network again today, and I've just read an article which is giving Drip a price prediction of over $180 this year, which I find quite hard to believe, but I thought I'd share it with you anyway. Before I get to that, I'll start off by going through the cryptocurrency market as a whole. We've still got a market cap over $1 trillion. It's 1.01 trillion. It's down 0.48%, which is not unusual at the weekends when retail are left to hold the fort while institutional traders are away. So 24-hour trading volume is down obviously at $37 million. Bitcoin dominance is still around the same, it's 41.3%. Bitcoin itself is actually dropped below 22,000, but it's fairly flat for the last 2 days. It's around this level yesterday, so it's 27.6. So it's still fairly range bound between $21,000 and $23,000. Ethereum, everything's fairly flat. Onto the biggest rises in the last 24 hours. Mina continues to do well. HBAR has had an amazing run over the last few weeks. I'm not sure if any of you are invested in that one. Not many massive gainers other than these two, Oasis Network, HBAR and Mina. But like I said, HBAR, I need to do a video on that at some point because that's had a phenomenal few weeks. It's just been up and up and up. This just incredible. So where should we go to? Let's have a look at the Drip Network page. So you can see Drip on CoinMarketCap, it's saying it's 30 cents. It's lower than that on the app, so it's down 4.68%. Just need to add, none of this is financial advice. It's just me sharing my opinions and observations on the market as a whole. If you go through the sentiment, it's pretty toxic there. Personally, I wasn't disappointed by Drip. I invested a few bucks, wasn't expecting nothing from this shitty token. I delivered 10 out of 10, wouldn't recommend it if you want nothing delivered. I'm not going to read anymore because people are fairly not happy. You've got like two sets of people. You've got some people that are completely negative about it, and you've got people that won't hear a bad word said about it, and you've got people like me who are actually invested in it, wanted to do well, but I'm realistic enough to see that it's not actually doing well and the thing's failing quite badly. So if we look at some of the other projects, so Animal Farm, let's look at Animal Farm Dogs. That's down 6% today. So this is having a slow death as well. So let's look at that on the 7 days. It ain't a pretty sight. So it was trading at $19 just a week ago, and now it's down to $15. So it's lost, that's a quarter of its value in the space of 7 days. So if someone asks me why do I think why do you think the Animal Farm's a shit project? And it's not that I think it's a shit project. I just see that the price is going to continue to depreciate because I believe the developer promises a lot and delivers a little. And I think that that's going to be the problem when it comes to reviving Drip, in that they can launch this utility that I don't really believe will make much difference anyway, but all these delays and that, the people that are already in the ecosystem have fucked off with it. New investors are going to be scared away because they're going to have, any sophisticated investor is going to be aware of what's been going on with this project. So why would anyone put fresh capital into it? I genuinely don't know. And if they're going to start talking about marketing, I've seen their marketing before and it was horrendous. So marketing's a complete waste of time. The only people that seem to be doing anything are the poor bastards that have got Drip YouTube channels. And like I said, there's a bloke called LD. He's got a channel called Drip Strategy. He's doing everything he can to try and make things work. And, I've got nothing but respect for the bloke. Fair play, he's trying his best, but I don't know. I think he's fighting a losing battle. Let's look at pigs, because Crypto Kings was telling us this is where you should be putting all your money. Animal Farm pigs, it's down another 4% today. So let's look at this over 7 days. So 7 days ago we were at $83. This really doesn't look very good, does it? It's down to $61, and you can say, oh, but the whole market's now in a bear market. We're not really in a bear market. Look at the market cap. Let's have a look. Things are, much better than they have been for a while. A few weeks ago we were at 810 billion, and we've been over $1 trillion for a few weeks now. So I wouldn't call this bear market territory. So if we go and look at Bitcoin, for example, look at that over 7 days. All right, it's down from 23 to 22, but in percentage terms to 21, it's nothing like losing a quarter of its value, is it? It's, it's up considerably over the last few weeks. So where was I? I've lost my place. Let me go to my drip faucet, just to show that I am constantly compounding and doing what we're supposed to be doing. So we're currently at 27 cents. I'll just jot that down in my notebook. 27. Faucet. What have I got in there? 28.33. 28.330, which is $7.66, which is like nothing. But I'll hydrate it. That's all I've ever done. So I know people don't like me. They slag me off because I call out people for their bullshit, like Crypto Kings, and there's a couple of other people. I don't really want to get into it. But all the while I've been doing that, I've been continually apologies for that, continually hydrating. I've not been taking anything out of the system. I'm not causing the price to drop. I'm just calling out bullshit where I see it. So on to, where was I? Let's go back to drip. So it's down. Oh, what's going on there? So drip's down another 4%. Sentiment's awful. It's horrendous. I don't see how this can recover. I made a video a few weeks ago predicting where drip would be a month from now and a month after that, just based on like historical price movement, not using Fibonacci's or anything like that, just simple percentages. And right, for example, the month before last, so in December we were down 48%. January 43.8%. So I conservatively estimate they would lose 40% a month. So by the end of this month, I predicted we'd be at 26 cents, which I'm beyond confident that that's the level we'll be at. Probably will surpass that quite comfortably. And come the end of March, we'll be down at 15 cents. And looking at April time, we're going to be sub 10 cents. And I think this might happen quicker than even I've predicted. And I'm, become very bearish on drip. I don't believe the utility that's been spoken about for so long is going to have a massive amount of difference. What's a new UI going to do? What really difference is a user interface going to do? That's not going to affect price. Scratchies, we've been hearing about those for, I'd say, at least 6 months now. And he was talking about how he's got a developer working on it. It's like, well, perhaps you want to get these things done before you start developing them. It's, or develop them before you announce them. And because otherwise people are just holding on to this forlorn hope that there's all this stuff in the pipeline, yet nothing is happening. We've actually got a little parallel channel there. It's very easy to draw on. If we just go from I'll call it a high from there. Oops, that's not worked. I'll do it across the lows, that might make more sense. So we'll just draw it from here. So down to there. And that's all fairly accurate. So yeah, everything's, if it stays within that channel, that's what we're looking at. There's no, the only thing I can say that is going for this on the daily is that there is a bullish divergence on the MACD. We're still below the zero line, so that's not brilliant, but the MACD and signal line are higher than from this low. We're continuing making lows, so there's continual divergences. Right, so let's go on to this article, which I've never seen anything so ludicrous in my life. This is on AMB Crypto. This is a respected news network when it comes to crypto. So Drip Network price prediction. Will Drip's price hit $185.87? Drip Network's price prediction. Drip's price has dumped 3.81% in the last 24 hours. Now, I can't see a date on this. So my assumption was I've stumbled upon an old article, but it's not. This is someone's written this recently, and I don't know what I don't like to cast aspersions, but I hate to think what they've been smoking. So Drip Network could hit $185.87 in 2023. Drip Network's price prediction for the most bearish scenario will have Drip at 25 cents in 2023. So they're saying it's going to be $185 or 25 cents. Now, I'm quite a seasoned investor and trader, and I've predicting we're going to be well below 25 cents even this month. So I'm not entirely sure. Who is this person that's written this? Or do they remain anonymous? It's probably for the best. Drip Network's, this is why I realise it's quite a new article. Drip Network's price at the same time last week was 39 cents. It has moved minus 20.75% in the past week and is currently at 31 cents. In fact, in the past 24 hours, DRIP was dumped by 3.81%. There is a slight bearish sentiment in the crypto market. I don't think there is. I think the crypto market is looking fairly bullish at the moment. The long-term sentiment, however, remains bullish, and DRIP would hit $249.06 in 2024. I'm going to have to put this in the title because people will think, what the fuck's happened to this bloke? He's normally being a right arsehole about DRIP, but that should get a few clicks. The total circulating supply of DRIP network of writing this article was at $0. The market cap of DRIP remains at $0. The entire article is nonsensical, but I thought I'd bring it to your attention because some of you might actually believe this. DRIP Network had an eventful. I'll start that again. DRIP Network has had an eventful 2021. To simplify the latest DRIP price prediction, we have divided up the prediction by short-term DRIP Network price prediction and long-term DRIP Network price. At the time of writing, DRIP had a trading volume of $28,373. DRIP Network has gone down by 53.22% in the last 30 days. So, in what planet is something that's down 53% in the past 30 days and is currently trading around 26 cents, going to go up to $185? It makes zero sense to me at all. I don't know who came up with this, but it's almost amusing. Right, DRIP Network's long-term price prediction. DRIP Network's long-term price prediction below is a look at DRIP's future prospect with regards to price. DRIP Network was last seen at 31 cents with a market cap of 0 and a trading volume of $28,373. DRIP's price prediction is possible by analysing historical price action, current developments and social sentiment from the community. Historical price action will tell you that during the last year we've seen nothing but downward momentum. We can just go to this chart and put it on the weekly even. So this is historical price from, there you go, let's go to February. I don't see how they're taking historical price action to say that we're going to return to that level. So if we're going to go up to $185 from where we are now, I'm going to have to do this very roughly. We'll just do it from here. This is very crude. $185. Then we're looking at, what is that in percentage term? We're talking about 17,000%. I mean, it's just a bit silly. I don't know how this got this got obviously published. Someone must have proofread it or something before they put it online. So anyway, and then it says social sentiment from the community. Now, from what I've seen, even some hardcore DRIP maximalists are losing a bit of faith in the project. People that even like the real people that are off the head that have got all these maxed out wallets and believe that this is the key to retirement, they're like starting to say, come on man, you need to the shark, you need to start doing something, mate, because things aren't looking good and people are like losing hope. Crypto Kings don't see it that way. He says utility's on the way and he doesn't get it at all. So anyway, this is their price prediction 2023. Average price $154.89. The lowest price they believe this will be in 2023 is $123.91, with the highest price being $185.87. I have no idea on God's green earth how they have reached that conclusion. It's just total insanity to me. My mouse is frozen, so if you can hear banging, that's what it is. So in 2024, they reckon $207.55 could be the average price. I'll just do the average price. 2025 $278, 2026 $372, 2027 $499, and so on. So we get to 2033 and they reckon we could be looking at near enough $3,000 drip. I've never read such bollocks in my life. I have no idea how they've worked this out. I mean, I know how to read a chart. I've been doing it for several years, and this, I just don't get it at all. I know some of you will read that and take like, oh wow, look, some expert's written this, but please, you get more sense out of Ray, or you know what I mean, the bloke that just screams bullish and mighty leader every 5 minutes. Sorry, I really need to stop insulting people, but I grow sick of these people and they're oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? Rhetoric, the stuff they come out with, they just repeat stuff ad nauseum that doesn't mean anything. So that I just wanted to share that article, and my genuine feeling is that even with this supposed utility, I don't see how this project can be turned around which is a shame because I am an investor and would like it to turn around, but I don't see how scratchies or drip, drop, whatever it's called, a new UI, a fiat on and off ramp is going to make any difference. A fiat on and off ramp, why are people going to put their own currency into a project that's absolutely, just to be brutally honest with you, is fucked. It's done, isn't it? It's finished. Like I said, I keep compounding because I'm stubborn in that way, and I'm quite prepared to lose this money. It's not like a massive sum of money. If it had been at the all-time highs, I'd be loving it, but that ain't happening, is it? This is the situation we're in. So you can say I'm spreading FUD, but I'm sharing a very bullish article with you. And like I said before, FUD's just something that someone will say to you when they don't have a rational counter-argument. And regarding the animal farm, as stated, the reasons I believe the project's shit, it had potential, but my belief is that the price is going to continue to go down. This is pigs. Let's go and look at it on the monthly. So we were at $100 in January, even 21st of January, less than a month ago, and now we're at $61. Let's check that on dogs. And then we'll compare it to Bitcoin. So dogs, 1 month ago. Right, we're at $30, yeah, and now we're at $15. So we're 50% down consistently for the last month. For the whole of February, we've been down 50%. And let's look at Bitcoin just by comparison. Let's see how that's performed in the last month. Just so people can understand that it's not correlated. That's a slightly different picture, isn't it? Ever so slightly different picture. So I'm growing tired of people saying, "Oh, we're in a bear market. You fucking idiot. You this, you that." I don't know how, but I don't care about my comments. But they get filtered. So people that are quite abusive and send me horrible messages. I was going through my comments the other day and I discovered that they get filtered. So people that are shilling stuff, that gets filtered. And some of the abuse I've had is quite horrendous. I really don't mind, I mean, these are faceless people to me. They don't mean anything. It doesn't bother me. I get some nice comments as well. Some people, they criticise me in a fairly respectful way. I can, tolerate that. But, if you look at Bitcoin, a month ago it was $19,000 and it went all the way up to 24,000. All right, it's back down at 21.7. But how does that correlate to, I'm going to do drip again. I know I'm going on, I'm just trying to prove a point. If we go back to drip, I've already shown you how Animal Farm and dogs and pigs, what their performance has been like. Let's look at drip over the month. Right, so 67 cents all the way down to 31 cents. So that's more than halved in price. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing I'm saying isn't true. I'm not making anything up. The only thing I'm saying that's speculation is I don't trust what's going on with development. I don't believe that there's these things ready to go. If I was, I don't know how to code. I don't know how to develop a DApp or anything like that. I'm just an investor. But say, for example, I was running a protocol like this, I would like to, if I was announcing things, I would have them ready to go. I wouldn't be saying, oh, this is coming and that's coming. And then 6 months down the line, it's still not happened. It makes you look like you're talking shit. It makes people lose trust in you, and it makes the entire project look bad. It's costing everyone money, apart from people that got in early and have got all these referral rewards and whatnot. But the people that have just got their own little wallets and put money in good faith, they've been shafted. And personally, I think the developer and his team, that I don't believe exist, should be ashamed of themselves. His constant talking about being in meetings, I don't believe that. He's not in meetings all the time. I don't believe a word of that. I think he talks a lot of shit, and a lot of you need to open your eyes and realise that this picture isn't pretty. If this man spent as much time in meetings as he said he did, this project wouldn't be in this state. Okay, right, I'm going to leave it for there because I want to carry on and watch the boxing. Right, so how do I finish this? Be careful where you put your money. Be careful who you listen to. Don't trust everyone on the internet, including me. You don't know me. You can just judge what I've said on face value. You can tell me to fuck off. You can think about it. Makes no difference to me. But thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Drop a like on the video, help me reach a wider audience. And any comments, questions, or abuse, please leave it down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I do genuinely wish you all the best. I wish you a wonderful evening and weekend. Take care out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.